All right, what's going on, everybody? Big Slam back with another video about our Dallas Cowboys, and they beat the Washington Redskins today 27-23, so I know you're all are in a good mood today, just like I am, sitting here with a big smile on my face. Now let's dive right into this game. Just a few thoughts. I don't have anything written down, so I'm going to be scatterbrained on this stuff, but let's start it off with the 3 stars of the game that I picked out, and I'm sure you all have these guys too. Maybe not one of them, but let's get into it. Dak Prescott, 22 of 30, 292 yards, no throwing touchdowns, no interceptions, so he didn't turn the ball over, which is fantastic, obviously. He did rush one in for a touchdown, which was big on 2nd and goal because we get down inside the 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, we can't be kicking field goals again. This cannot happen 2 weeks in a row. This team does have some problems in the red zone right now, but I expect them to get it ironed out, to be honest with you. But that big play, huge play in the game for Dak to rush it in there. So let's move on to the 2nd star of the game, Barry Church, who was screaming across the field, and Cousins never saw him coming and threw it right into his chest. Big play, Barry Church in the end zone for an interception, and smartly takes a knee for a touchback. Huge play in the game, obviously. Would have been down 10-0. Big momentum shifter, everything like that. So that was great to see. And our 3rd star of the game is Doug Free for recovering that Ezekiel Elliott fumble, the 2nd one. Huge play. Again, guys, would have changed everything. We'd lose the game if he doesn't jump on that ball. So great job out of Doug Free being aware, getting on top of that ball. And let's just talk about Ezekiel Elliott real quick. Putting the ball on the ground twice, man. These coaches had no choice but to put him on the bench for the rest of the game. I don't think he loses his job by any stretch of the imagination. He will be your Week 3 starter against the Chicago Bears. I will promise you that. The kid can do it all. He can block, run, catch. He's got a little bit of a fumbling problem all of a sudden here in Week 2, putting the ball on the ground twice. But he will be your starter. They're not going to put Morris in as the starter. He's a nice change of pace back. But that's about it as far as Morris goes. And I don't want to see him starting. Just let the kid in there. Let's take our lumps with these kids and let's keep it moving. We got a W even though he put the ball on the ground twice. Could have been devastating. Really could have been, but it wasn't. So let's just get past this right now. Hopefully Zeke doesn't put the ball on the ground here in Week 3 and has a big game. But he will be your starter Week 3. And that leads us to Dez Bryant. 7 catches, 102 yards. After a Week 1 disaster for Dez Bryant, 1 catch for 8 yards. He goes out, catches 7 balls for 102. Nice game for him. Terrence Williams, I don't even see him on the stat sheet, so he disappears after a Week 1 disaster for himself. He couldn't show his face in this game, but it is what it is. I'm sure he will make some plays for us in the future and make you all forget about it, make me forget about it, about not going out of bounds. But yeah, let's talk about the defense a little bit now. They came up with some big stops, big plays when they had to. Kind of like what I said in my first video when we were going into Week 1 against the New York Giants. I feel like this defense can get stops when it has to, and they're going to need to do that all year. They're going to need to be opportunistic, get turnovers like Barry Church did, and get stops and get off the field when you have to. And they did that today for the most part. There were some busted coverages down the field, which is a little upsetting to see. I mean, guys just running wide open. Brandon Carr trailed Deshaun Jackson, and there was 3 guys on Deshaun Jackson, and I forget who caught the ball. Was it Crowder or something like that? Down on the left sideline, wide open, nobody there. But, you know, I feel like this team can start coming together. They're proving that they can win without Tony Romo. Like I said in my last video, show me you can do it, and I think we're seeing the start of that. I really think we're seeing the start of that. Not that I don't want Romo back, but they're showing us that they can do it, and that's key. Now go and get on a 2-game winning streak next week, all right? Anyway, guys, it's been fun. It's been a great day. 1-1. Don't want to be 0-2 and 0-2 in the division. So huge win today. Good job, Cowboys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.